It's really cold, by the way. A lot of people think writing music is like baking a cake. You have a couple of ingredients, you chuck in some chords, chuck in some words, and bam, you got a song done. Now, in some cases that does happen, and it's a very cool thing to be part of, but unfortunately for a lot of us, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it takes a long time to write a song. And in those cases, all I want to say is if you're stuck, if you're struggling through things, that's okay. If music was so easy to write, everyone would do it and it would be saturated. Yet, there are still originals that people write on a regular basis that still kind of change the game. So, don't be afraid to try different things. If you're stuck, take a break. Sometimes a couple of days helps. I often go for a walk around the garden when I get stuck in sessions, and I'd recommend trying that. Don't give up. These things take time. A couple of things that I do that are really helpful is write it down. I have a couple of these books. This is a music stave book, and I write a lot of my music in there. I have tons of pieces of paper floating around the studio. We've got like 2 boxes of pens. And whenever you're feeling like you've got a jam coming on, write down what you're jamming. It can be 4 chords that you write down, or it can be sometimes 4 chords that lead to an entire song. But write it down so you can come back to that jam. Step 2 is record it. Whip out your phone, put it next to you when you guys are jamming, and just recording it. I was in a band for 6 months where that's what we did at every band practice. We would record with our cell phones and then put it out on the internet, and the quality was surprisingly decent. If you want to see those links, they'll be below at the bottom. That was the United Nations Gospel Band. The last 2 things I want you to consider is this. Don't write to be like somebody else. Write for yourself. Write to share your story, to share your take on it. We are in an industry where there are thousands upon thousands of guitarists and vocalists and artists, yet something new somehow manages to appear. There's always something different. There's always something new. And don't be afraid to add your part. Don't be afraid to try different things. And often guys don't even want to take the risk because they're worried that no one will like it. If you start making music, you are going to find that there'll be 1 or 2 people who listen to the stuff. If you look at my YouTube channel, I think I've got 20 subs at the moment, and sometimes that bums me out. But the truth of the matter is simply this. There are 20 people who actually have taken the time to listen to some of my music. And you could say, yes, there are guys who get thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands. But those are 20 people who have gone and clicked on my video. And some of them listen for a couple of seconds, and that's okay. I make music for myself. I make music to glorify God, and I make music to entertain. And if there is 1 person that listens to my song, or 1 person who learns something from it, that's okay. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this kind of content. If you're pro for it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. There's a little bell icon as well. Hit that. And let me know your thoughts. There'll be music coming in the next 2 weeks, don't worry. But I thought I'd make a sit down and talking video. I'm trying something new. Don't hate me for it. But we'll catch you again next week for another edition of Woeful Wednesday. Cool beans, stay cool.